Well, hello again everyone. I'm back out in the van with another little job to do. Now while we were away just after Christmas, Chaz very kindly checked out the gas systems on the van, and he pointed out that the regulator and hose from the gas cylinder were a bit more than 5 years old. Quite a bit more actually. So I've been on the internet and I have ordered myself some new parts. We've got a lovely new length of gas hose. Got a new regulator. And got some leak detection spray. Now I have noticed that the new hose that arrived is dated 0618, which I presume means June 2018. So if you've got to replace it every 5 years, we're already 4 years into that, aren't we? But never mind, I suppose it'll be good for another year, and it wasn't very expensive at all. So I guess we can afford to replace that in another year's time. The new regulator I've got is dated 0821 though, so at least we'll get the full 5 years on that, which is the more expensive part really. Now because our van is quite a small van, our gas locker is the only outside locker that we've got, so it does tend to have a few other bits and pieces stored in it. So first job is to take all that stuff out. So we've got the fluid for the bog, got some spare engine oil, got these tablet things for the bog. They weren't very successful. I think I'm just going to put them in the shed. Got some seal lubricant for if you go to somewhere like a wildlife park and there's aquatic mammals that are squeaking, then you can lubricate your seals with them. And then there's some spare antifreeze, just in case you need to top up that. Never have had to. There's a spare gas cylinder for the Cadillac. It's a hammer for whacking in the tent pegs. There's some spare tent pegs and elastic cord stuff for putting up the awning and such. There's my expanding hose, and there's also rigid hose that come with the van. So yeah, that's all in there with the gas. Now the problem is that stuff can drop down and block over the dropout sort of gap in the gas cylinder cupboard, as Chaz pointed out. So I need to sort something out to prevent that happening. That's probably going to be a later job. I've also noticed one of the strap retaining clip things is broken, so I need to order another one of those as well. But the main job for today is to replace the old hose and the old regulator. Now remember folks, I am not a trained or qualified motorhome engineer, least of all a gas fitter. So if you have any doubts at all about working on the gas system in your van, definitely contact someone who's trained to do so. This is not intended as an instructional video. This is just a vlog for your entertainment as we try and keep things going with our old van. That said, let's grab my lovely new tool bag and get that old hose and regulator disconnected. So it's just a matter really of undoing that Jubilee clip and that one on the regulator. Well, it's a bit manky in there, so I'm just going to give it a bit of a wash out while we've got everything out of it. Not a Rolls Royce job, just enough to get rid of the general mankiness. Right, I've got my magical box of many Jubilee clips. I've got some strong soapy water solution here. So I'm going to put my new hose onto my new regulator. There we go. Not supposed to be easy, I guess. Looks like a suitable size clip. There you go. Right, now we're just going to do the same outside. Now I'm going to connect up the gas bottle with the regulator and turn it on and just check for leaks with that leak detection spray. Well, that's good. None of that seemed to be blowing bubbles. So let's check that we have indeed got gas inside the van. That gas cylinder is pretty empty, but it has still got some in it. So we should be able to light the hob. Yeah, fantastic. That's obviously working. Right, now I'll turn that gas off and load everything back in the locker. That's the new regulator and hose fitted, and I'm much happier that that's on there now and things are much safer. There is still some work to do in there. Obviously I do need to make something up to stop that dropout vent getting blocked with the other bits and pieces that we store in there, and I need to sort out something with that little clip. There's some other jobs relating to gas safety that I do need to do in the van, but yeah, they are for another time perhaps, because the weather's really closing in here. We've got wind and rain lashing the van a little bit. So yeah, time to go inside and do something else perhaps. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. Give the like button a press. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see some more.